There are a few places that I would get up at 5:30 in the morning for, and luckily Ohrid happens to be one of them. So welcome, my friends, welcome to this incredible place that is Lake Ohrid. But it's not just the lake, the little town itself, right over there, is absolutely beautiful, very quaint, very cozy, and I can totally see why this is the top tourist destination in North Macedonia. So for those of you who don't know, Lake Ohrid is actually the deepest lake in the Balkans, and it's actually split between two countries, where we're on the North Macedonian side, and then over there is Albania. So technically, if I walked for about 7 hours that way, if my Google Maps tells me correctly, I would get to Albania. I have absolutely been loving my time here. Like, I can't recommend this place enough to you guys, and I hope that by the end of this video, you will be convinced to come here yourself. And just another thing that I wanted to mention is that actually in this whole region of North Macedonia, there are so many amazing things to see and do, like lots of great hiking. There's an incredible monastery about 30 kilometers towards Albania called Saint Nom, which I'm going to do a whole separate video for. I think it would be too much for me to try and include everything in this region. So today we're really just going to focus on the things to do in Ohrid to give you a good overview of the beauty of this little town and this lakeside. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video, but I think very soon I'm gonna need to get some coffee because this is like 4 hours earlier than I usually get up. Alright, so now that we have had a lovely breakfast, are all fueled up to go, let me take you guys on a little tour of Ohrid's downtown, and then we are going to climb all the way to the top of the hill where there's some amazing monasteries and a great look of the city. So we have made it, my friends, we have made it to the very top of Ohrid. I am in front of this gorgeous cathedral. Cathedral to the Saints Clement and Pantaleimon, I believe is the name. And as I've been walking through all of these attractions, I have noticed that I've come across next to no other tourists. Like, yes, of course, we are in COVID times and basically every single country is lacking in tourism. But with North Macedonia, I have heard that they don't get that many tourists from like Canada, America, even the western part of Europe, like not so much. Usually most of the tourism here is coming from the neighboring countries like Albania, Bulgaria, Greece. So for that point alone, I feel like this is a very special place to visit that not a lot of people know about, but at the end of the day has so much to offer. So lunch was absolutely delicious. I think it came to like 12 Canadian dollars or 8 or 9 USD, incredibly budget friendly. As I've talked about in other videos, I usually have a 50 USD a day sort of budget, and that's really why I like traveling in this part of the world, so I don't have to stay in hostels and you know, really watch my budget so closely. Here it's a lot easier. But speaking of keeping a budget, I would really like to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions of people can come together to take the next step of their creative journey and learn more about the things that they're passionate about. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creatives like design, photography, illustration, and even the business side of being a freelancer and running your own business. You guys have probably heard me talk about Skillshare before, where I've talked about how much it's helped me with video editing and cinematography, but they also have so many other amazing classes when it comes to entrepreneurship, to marketing, to just being a more productive person who knows how to balance a budget. It really has helped me take my business to the next level, and what I really like about the classes is that they're concise, usually under 60 minutes. Right now I'm actually doing a really awesome class by Emily Simcox. It's called Bookkeeping for Freelancers, How to Handle Your Finances, and it has really helped me so much to streamline my business expenses, so I'm going to be ready when tax season rolls around. So in partnering with Skillshare, I have an amazing offer for you guys where the first 1,000 people to click the link in my description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. I would love to know which classes you guys try out and just what you think of Skillshare, because this has been an amazing resource for me to be able to do what I do full time. So now that we visited quite a few of the main attractions here in Ohrid, I wanted to take you guys on a little boat tour, getting close here to sunset time. But like I said, I am going to do a whole separate video for the main boat ride that they have here, where you go out to this beautiful monastery of Nam, and that's like a whole day sort of thing. And if you come to Ohrid, that's totally one of the top things that you have to do. Well, that was absolutely lovely. Really nice gentleman that took me out and gave me honestly quite a good deal considering I was by myself. I actually feel really bad for the people whose jobs rely so much on tourism, because as he was telling me, like, the numbers of people coming down here has really declined this year, completely different than last year. So even now I'm actually a bit concerned of how I'm going to get to Saint Nam, because to go by myself would be like 60-70 euro, and that's a bit too expensive for me. So he told me that he would let me know if he can find some other people that are going, so we can try and split the cost between us. But I guess that's just what it is in these times. There's a whole lot less people, a lot less group tours, so if you're going by yourself, unfortunately things can cost a lot more. But now it is time for supper, and I'm going to take you guys to a restaurant that was recommended to me to try the specialty of Ohrid, which is Ohrid trout. Trout that is found here in the lake, and it's prepared in a very special Macedonian sort of way. So I'm really excited to try that, and I think that will really cap off this fantastic day. Well, I am home for the night, my friends. I've had the most spectacular day, and on the way home I actually got a little gift for myself. Ohrid is also really known for having beautiful pearls, so because I can't really buy big souvenirs when I travel to all these different destinations, I thought that something like this would be
absolutely perfect and a nice little memory of this time. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it inspired you to someday check out this beautiful place, because this has definitely been a highlight of my trip so far. Once again, a very big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to put that link in the description for anyone who wants to try it out. The first 1,000 people will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium, so I really hope you guys will enjoy it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I have so many more adventures around this area to come, so stay tuned. Hope you're having a fabulous day, and as always, keep being your own kind of beautiful. Bye guys.